Well, hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Okay, and for the first target of the day, we have this little fatso sitting at 1.6 billion of might. The comp, as you can see, is 41.3 million troops with a hell of a lot of tier 4, and he was tested in infantry formation. And I did set a cav rally. I did not go for a bamboozle, so we are expecting him to actually be offline. As you can see, I'm testing prematurely to make sure he drops 9k mites, which in most of the cases would be a very bad drop, like the indication that the troop amount is fat, which of course we saw because he has no anti. But if he were anti, we would see what kind of comp he has. I sent a range test just in case to make sure he didn't swap to cav, just in case, and it still does confirm that he is actually infantry phalanx. So I'm sending my cav test one more time, a few seconds before we walk at 409. He drops again the appropriate amount, and the rally is about to walk. But I see that I have a timer, or actually I didn't see, I knew I had a timer, it's just that it's been so long since I actually recorded this that I've kind of forgot. But yes, I do have a timer on most of my rallies, and I do not know if I retest again. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. So I throw another test, as you can see. I am playing a second account, which is no chance the account I'm speeding in, and I see that the drop still matches the one before. I put my cav gear on. The march time is 6 seconds. It should have been 4, and I hit, and he drops a lot of might, and he gets absolutely clapped. He got 30 million troops lost. He was an infantry wedge, 100%. There is no way this was infantry phase. Actually, no. I think it might have been actually infantry phalanx because he wouldn't have taken so much damage. But he comes online, he migrates, and we have to get my leader back a little bit later. So let's go to the down target. Skipping over to the next target, though, we have another a little bit bigger target, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually recorded so long ago that I don't even remember the targets anymore. But it's an infantry rally. As you can see, I'm splitting for peeps last second, though I shouldn't really be doing that. If I'm not mistaken, I did actually test some range front, so I did set accordingly as well. I said inf, of course. Yeah, we split last second. I'm sending the cav test again. He doesn't drop anything telling me that he hasn't changed formation. I pop 50% attack boost. I swap my formation to range wedge, put my infantry gear on, and check for his gear. As you can see, he's at 125 million and drops 100 down to 662. Oh my god, I didn't even know he was that good of a hit. But yeah, and then he shields immediately after, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, they always come online after the first rally. But yeah, a very big hit. The whole front line is gone. He didn't swap gear, formation, anything. So yeah, pretty much wiped out as it is. Alright, so moving on to another target. I mean, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. We have this guy that's already burning. That was the scout report before the first hit, but I forgot to record. So that's kind of my bad. But yeah, I hit him with ranged cav. Of course, it didn't end pretty for him. All of the cav is wiped. And of course, we have an infantry rally running as of now. And as per usual, I always switch to the fastest possible speed gear. You know, just because we can hit faster, I guess. But the waiting time cannot be sped up. So let's just kind of skip that over with the edit, yeah. Okay, so to continue off, right now I'm preparing a little less ranged solo, just in case somebody does send reinforcement so I can kill as many as possible, but I don't think that really does anything, to be quite honest with you. You can see the guy at the bottom left that probably reinforced, and I'm not even sure anymore. But that rally walks, I switched to infantry gear, of course, and boom, it's not a bad hit, I would say myself. I, of course, speed my troops back so I can get in to solo him. Yeah, there we go. Click the infantry battalion, of course, and I slow march it for some reason. I think I'm playing another account at the same time. Oh yeah, no chance 110. As you can see, I'm soloing with no chance 110 at the same time. I'm playing both of them, so yeah, I soloed with both of them at the same time. and that's why I kind of was slow. But yeah, I got a nice solo with Nephew 66. I don't remember what kind of solo I got with no chance. I don't have the report saved, but yeah, 90 million troops zeroed in 2 hits and a few solos. So like 12 minutes to zero somebody that has 20 million troops out of gear, and cavalry failings, of course. So yeah, the beautiful solo by Nephew. 2 million hit, and then yeah, I might have hit the siege with no chance. I'm not sure anymore, but yeah, pretty much just a beautiful solo after the rally. So let's skip ahead again and find a new target. And here we go again. This time it's an NBK target, and as you can see, it is 12 million troops. If it was in cavalry failings, I probably would have soloed it. This the reason being is because during this time, this was just about a few days before KVK actually, and NBK invaded our kingdom thinking they can win WoW against us, and they lost pathetically. My friend actually has a video on the WoW down in this. I will link it down in the description, so you can go and watch it. But yeah, I said an infantry rally because I tested him ranged, hoping he's offline so he gets clapped, because boom baits with 30 million troops, it's not enough anymore, so I just assumed he would not be online baiting. But to not make you wait for 3 minutes for the rally to walk, I'm gonna edit that out for us immediately. Okay, so here we are 50 seconds away from walking. Right now I'm sending a test march to make sure that he's still in range failings, that he didn't actually try to bait with 30 million troops, he didn't drop any mites. I put myself back into infantry failings, and I swapped the gear to infantry, and we are anticipating a very big hit, and boom, 9 million damage. Not 10 million in use, but his range is wiped out, which means we are going to swap our gear to speed and swap our formation to range failing, so we can go ahead and solo with Cav. As you guys can see, I have to add some tier 1 range to the battalion right now because we didn't have tier 2s. Back at this time, I've only boosted tier 4 troops for KVK by now, and yeah, I guess I remember boosting a lot of tier 2s after this rally, or a few more after. But yeah, as you guys can see, the drops were pretty nice, the solos were pretty nice. He zeroed after a rally and a few solos. I sent a ranged march just in case somebody didn't pick up his leader, and it turns out that they didn't. So I took the leader as the rally lead, of course, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this rally. Let's find another target now. Okay, so here we have again another target that I found. He was leaderless, and he was in cavalry failings, this guy. And this was actually not too long ago either, but I decided to actually solo him for whatever the reason was. So you guys will see how I do my tier 1, tier 3 solos on some targets, and how it goes damage wise, and of course what kind of long process I guess it would be. But yeah, I will actually put some music over this instead of commenting, because there's not much to say, and I will speed it up because it was solid like 5 minutes of solos, 3 to 5 minutes of solos before he shields, which you will see. But yeah, enjoy. Okay, so we pretty much dropped him a lot of might by now. I'm sure he will feel that, because after this solo, as I go into heal and attack again, he has shielded. So unfortunately he wasn't fully zeroed, but it was quite a nice effort of zeroing him. But let's go to the last target of the video and see what we get. Okay, so and for the last target, of course, this guy was actually baited in cavalry formation, so I was like, you're a little bit sus, man. So let me just set a cavalry rally. Even if you're offline, out of gear, you'll get burned, you'll take some damage. So do not bait in cavalry failings, because it's very easy to bamboozle you if you are offline. You're just gonna get a lot of damage anyway. But yeah, pretty much I set a cavalry rally just to bamboozle him. I decided to send a cav test again, and I already saw that he swapped to infantry formation, so he swapped prematurely. So I could have cancelled if I had a ranger rally going, but I have a cav rally going, and I count down the timer, and boom, I swapped to cavalry. I tried to carpet because the walk was kind of slow, but anyway, he ported, and he has some nice gear as you guys can see, but he got absolutely smacked. 7.6 million damage. I would say that's pretty freaking decent considering he was online and trying to bait. But yeah, that didn't go well for him. It went very well for us. It was a nice report. That, as I said, it was recent, and I do have to thank every single one of the people that have filled my rallies in the past and in the video. It's been a pleasure leading. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as well, and I'll be seeing you in the next one because I have a lot of action in store. Ciao.